I'm adopted. I've always known this. I've always longed to meet my birth family, find out if I have siblings, what they're like. So many questions and wants. I had dreamed of finding them and developing meaningful relationships with them my entire life. And when I was 35, I finally found them. I can narrow this down to one of the most amazing events that has ever taken place in my life. Truly. I have found them after I achieved financial freedom and independence, which is a big deal. And what this business and the freedom it creates for me is I get to fly back and forth, they live long distance, as freely and as often as I wish to spend time with them without having to put an ounce of focus or energy into how I'm going to come up with the money and the time to be able to do that. I freely create these beautiful experiences with them as I wish. I'm so eternally grateful things are going so well with my birth family and with my adoptive family. I have the best 4 parents, 2 moms and 2 dads that one could have. I lucked out, and I know I lucked out because we don't get to choose our parents, and I got 4 of the best. It still overwhelms me to say that I've got 4 parents and they're all so awesome. I also learned that I've got 2 sisters. They're both younger than me. I've never had a sister before. My adoptive brother and my parents welcome them all to our new, very extended family. I have new aunts, uncles, cousins, even a grandparent. The freedom to be able to develop these beautiful relationships from this business. I just can't imagine finding them, being caught up in the excitement, only to have stress about coming up with the money to see them, and then asking for permission from a boss to be able to go and see them, to request time off. That doesn't work for my world. Freedom works in my world. I suspect that if you're still listening, you want real freedom too. Not just a good story about my own personal freedom. So what's freedom look like for you? Who do you want to become? How do you want to be remembered? When money and time are no longer in issues, what will you do? What experiences will you create, and who will you create them with? Those with small answers to those big questions will spend the rest of their lives being pushed around by their circumstances and justifying why they are at where they are at, and just telling it how it is everywhere they go whenever they can find someone to listen to them. When I created my first $100,000, and so much more since then, over social media, I backtracked what I did and wrote a whole course on how I did it so that you could do it too. Half of my training was learning what not to do just by my experiences and being approached by others who have their own thing. And quite frankly, most home business owners, in my personal opinion, act very rude, pushy. They try to make you feel stupid if you show any hesitation. They become really weird. They interrupt you. They lose their authenticity in becoming someone that they are not. Some of them will just act really friendly, super friendly, just so that they can tell you all about their deal. It's a really huge turnoff for me personally, and had a lot to do with my own hesitation. Even when my own girlfriend at the time had asked me to join, I hesitated because most people act like that. I didn't come around and enroll with her until, gosh, a good 3 months after she invited me. Looking back on that, I understand how precious and uniquely, very refreshingly rare and awesome that is to let someone become ready on their own time. When I said no, I wasn't made to feel bad about not being ready, and she didn't get weird about it. I was allowed and even honored to be ready when I decided I was ready. So how freaking awesome is that? The reason I'm making such a big deal about that one thing is because most people do not honor other people like that. You've experienced it. I'm sure of it, from other people who've approached you and interrupted you to tell you all about why you should get into a new business with them. You know what? I've found that I've created infinite more success for myself and others on my team by honoring people and where they're at instead of pushing them and trying to get them. I'm not going to teach you how to get someone. I'm going to teach you how to attract and honor people. I am not going to teach you how to trash your personal life so that you can make some money. I'm going to teach you how to have both so that you can have your freedom to have your cake and eat it too. Wow, what a concept. I'm not going to teach you how to be dependent on a company, a compensation plan, a product, or anything else for that matter, but I am going to teach you to use all of those things as leverage so you can become independent and create freedom. I'm not going to teach you how to become someone you are not and get all weird and start sounding like everyone else. I'm going to show you how to pull out more of your own authenticity and harness who you truly are. You are going to have daily tasks, so you're going to know exactly what you should be doing rather than just to be set out all on your own, all confused and not knowing what to do. You will be included in a very interactive and supportive team of teachers and students all doing this together. There are no required meetings. You will be able to do this on whatever time of day or night that works for you, around whatever you have already got going on. The aim is to create more freedom and peace, not add more stress with mandatory meetings. Sounds like a job. I want you to know, as you create your own success, you will be adding an enormous benefit to society. While using natural products, people have safely come off of all kinds of various medications with their doctor's approval, reversed diabetes, healed from fibromyalgia, gastrointestinal problems, Lyme disease, migraines, ulcers, high blood pressure, high triglycerides, cholesterol, acne, eczema, chronic inflammation, chronic pain, neuropathy, and a whole host of other health issues. One guy said his cardiologist examined his heart, and his heart literally began repairing itself, which put off the possibility for a heart valve transplant or a replacement, and bought him a solid 10 more years. My own mother, my adoptive mom, she started losing weight for the first time ever in her life, got her blood sugar under control for the first time since she's been diagnosed with diabetes, which has been about 25 years now, and healed herself of neuropathy, which in all likelihood prevented her from having to have her legs amputated. Common experiences that I hear about all the time, people that are using the actual product, they commonly say they have an increase of energy, more clarity, better focus, huge savings in groceries and for some medical costs. A lot of people tell me that their hair and skin have never looked better. A lot of my female friends wear a lot less makeup now. They have stronger nails. Some people don't really have any health issues, but they just want better athletic performance, or maybe they're already in super great fit shape and they just want to kick it up a couple dozen notches. I have a friend who likes to run marathons. Hey, to each their own. And she shaved literally minutes off of her mile pace after just 60 days of using the actual product. And a ton of people just want to slim down and tone up, like my friend Janie, who plateaued for about 20 years, and then bam, no more plateau. She canceled her gym membership, and she's just doing this now. It's working. So no matter where someone is at, no matter where you might be at, no matter where you want to go, no matter where whoever may want to go, we have something. It's GMO free, it's gluten free, it's pharmaceutical free, it's fair trade, so the farmers can take care of their families too. That's important. And there is even a really cool vegan option, which I love. I take that option myself. So there's no more profiting and moving a product without questioning what the consequences will be. I so badly wish factory farmers, drug companies, and a few others would make their money in a way that heals the planet and people, but that's another topic for another day. No more profiting from setting false expectations and moving gimmicks to people who just don't know any better. Ignorance is no reason to take advantage of someone and make money from them. Every year, people spend billions of their own money buying gadgets and magic pills and potions that don't work. The sellers know they don't work, and they don't care, so long as they find customers willing to pay for those stupid false quick fixes. There's actually more money to be created by sharing the truth with people and empowering them to become better versions of themselves. So let's create lots and lots and lots of money together that way. Trailing at the end of this presentation, I'm going to share some awesome success stories people have had from the profit training sequence, just so you know. There's a lot of proof out there that it works. But I don't want you to believe that just because you enroll for this, that you are somehow automatically going to have similar success. There are a number of home businesses you could get into and create big success with. It's not the product or the company or the compensation plan or even the training that will make you successful. We've had people who've tried a dozen other things, and this is the only thing that they ever had any big success in. We've had people flunk out of school, abuse drugs, suffer sexual, physical, and verbal abuse in the past, and create huge success here. There are people who do the complete opposite of what I teach and go nowhere. Meanwhile, there's people who run with what I teach and create big success, no matter what's going on in their lives. So I know anyone can create their own success too. This is not on trial by any means. You are dealing with people. No matter what it is that you do, and no matter what you are shown, you can do whatever you wish with the information. So just curious, how would you like to get your initial investment back and more, putting you in pure profit mode within 30 days? Beginning on the 1st of every month, our team runs a 30 Days to Profit group on Facebook. And here's what's really powerful about that. People who get in and faithfully follow directions are getting paid. Some within the first week, some get paid the first day. It makes it easier, much easier, to know that you've got an opportunity to get whatever you invest back that quickly. It makes it really easy to do it. It's field tested, not just any field, but in the actual real world that you and I both live in, which is a good place to be field tested. And just so you know, you have to invest money into yourself. I know some people are against investing in themselves and shut the door immediately upon even the mention of having to make an investment, and sadly, they remain bound. Unless you have tons of money that you can start a traditional business with, the home business arena is the only arena I know of that a person can come in with an insignificant amount of money with an unlimited earnings potential. So this is a perfect thing for you if you have nothing or close to nothing or something, because this is the only arena that reaches down to someone who has nothing. Hello! I started with no money, so you don't need money to make money. One of the most common lies floating around is you need money to make money. If that were true, I'd still have no money. Just letting you know. If you know of something else that's out there with more leverage than what this arena has, then please let me know. I'm all ears. Educate me. And by the way, have you ever gotten some money and suddenly it was just gone as fast as you got it because you had to pay another bill, another unforeseen expense that popped up again, and you're just like, man, this just never ends. As soon as I got some money, it's freaking gone again. No, not here. I'm going to show you how to be faithful with money so that when you do have it, you're going to get more of it instead of less of it and pay your bills and unforeseen expenses at the same time. Would that be a nice change of pace? Just curious, would that alone be worth it? I bet that's a big yes. I want to help you develop a new kind of income. It's called passive and residual income of your own personal resources with plenty of money to leave behind for your kids, your grandkids, and their kids. You want to get involved in more philanthropy? Maybe give back more? There is more leverage in this to do that than any other area of business. I'm living that personally. You would be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. In our 30 Days to Profit group, we will be working with you one-on-one and as a collective team. You'll be given daily, weekly, and monthly tasks that are in alignment with your life priorities, so you will know exactly what to do instead of set out on your own, confused and wondering about. As you get results, your confidence is going to improve. Success is something that you attract by the person that you will become. When you get past all the feel-good speeches that the world is so inundated with, and you begin to get real, measurable results, you're going to feel good, for real. You're going to feel very good. Would you like to get started on your goals for your personal reasons now or later? If now is your time and you're done prolonging some of the things that are going on in your life that you're not too happy about, then connect with me or whoever invited you to listen and just say to him or her, I'm ready to enroll. Show me what to do and I'll do it. And if now is not your time, then in your own time when you're ready, we're here for you. I hope that we're the logical choice for you to go to when you are ready to create some real freedom. So I'm gonna end this presentation by reading something really short and sweet by Zig Ziglar here in my lap. And it's about money, or is it? How do you get more of the things money will buy and all of the things money won't buy? Money is not the most important thing in life, but it is reasonably close to oxygen. Money bought me a nice house, but it won't buy me a home. Money will buy you a companion, but it won't buy you a friend. Money will buy you a good time, but won't buy you peace of mind. Money will buy you a bed, but it won't buy you a good night's sleep. I got many of the things money will buy and all of the things that money won't buy. And here's something really fascinating. The more of the things you have that money won't buy, those are the things that will enable you to get more of the things that money will buy and dramatically reduce the stress in your life. Thanks for sticking around. Reach back out to me or the person who invited you and let them know what your intentions are, if now is the time or later. It's good to know. And thanks for listening. Take care, everyone. Make it an awesome day.